Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the final Coach's Corner of 2022. You're here today with John.
Yes.
Logan.
Sam.
Molly.
Starting off today with some big skills. We got Peter working that Magyar on the pommel. Pete always hits his shins, that's why he's got those covers on his legs. He's a machine, he just gets up and goes again every single time. Lucky he didn't hit the crown jewels just then.
We see some good vaults, I think that's from Will, and some rings from Sam. Pretty nice.
Thanks, Eris. I have been training rings very hard recently. Just completed my first rings routine with the upgrades, which I'm very proud of. Although no D dismount, I'm still happy to get through with the extra strength. Logan, tell us how your training's been.
It's been pretty slow journey because of my shoulder. I've had a recent injury and I'm just getting back into it. But then Christmas has come along, so now I got 2 weeks off, and then next year I'll be back stronger.
And I think we have a fairly new addition to the Coach's Corner narrating team, Marley Coban. He's going to tell us about some recent gains that he's had, which I think we might see later on in this video.
We have had some very large gains with our crosswalk and our strength.
What about some of those skills you've been working on other apparatus, Marley?
We've had some big gains on sook on vault.
Yeah. What can you explain to us the process and what exactly the gain you made was?
Making it to my feet.
Well, that's a big part of vault is making it around to your feet. That's great to hear. You've been making some good progress on your dismounts on high bar as well.
Yes, I have. Then I got a double pike off high bar.
That's good. And I haven't seen that one, but
Yeah, I think you're lying to me
I'm
about
looking.
that.
I'm looking forward to seeing that sometime.
Go
Ben
Squish.
is currently actually in the United States of America, his homeland, for the Christmas and New Year's time. He's been greatly missed in the training space, and we're looking forward to having him back next year when we come back stronger, hopefully, after stuffing ourselves full of food over Christmas. If we see Sam with that upgraded rings sequence, what was it like trying to fit that in a routine and have enough energy for the rest of the routine, Sam?
Tell you what, mate, I approached this routine with a different angle, you could say. I started working the half routines all the way up into the Jonas and Yamawaki, which is actually 6 skills, so not actually my half routine, which therefore made my full routine attempt a lot easier. As well as the extra strength on the late nights, especially the Thursdays where we like to do the strength by ourselves. I believe that has been very beneficial to me. As well as recent weight vest strength holds, which has been key to my success in the strength movements. Logan, speaking of strength, how's your strength going?
Pretty good, yeah. I've been training this cross for a year, and my shoulder, it's been quite sore, but for some reason cross doesn't hurt. Don't know why. And I plan to have this cross pull in my routine next year. It's good, easy C from cross.
Useful skill to pick.
Yes, for some reason Sam doesn't want me to do it. Don't know why, but
I think it's because he's scared you're going to do it better than him.
yeah, probably. Or what about the? Yeah. What about your cross, Eris? How's that going?
It's going all right. It's not as good as Marley's, though.
Oh.
Been working the cross trainers a lot, though, so it's getting better. John, you want to talk about your strength?
My strength? Well, I actually recently had about 3.5 weeks off. I went on a once-in-a-lifetime trip over to the Football World Cup in Doha. It was an amazing experience and definitely worth the slight break from training, but I'm coming back and I feel as though I haven't really lost too much strength while I was away, which was good. Here we have Logan. Questionable stuff on floor, some sketchy things that Coach Misha sometimes likes to advise against, but sometimes we just can't stop him. He's got the very strong will. Speaking of will, we've seen him a few times in this video, and here he is on vault. He's been working his vault, been very diligent with it, trying not to get frustrated, even though he has had some issues. Recently gone down to Nelson for Christmas, but before that he was away in Fiji for a family wedding, and sounds like he had a good time, but he's really raring to go, and I think he is training in Nelson whilst he is away from TriStar. This could well be some of Sam's routine work a little bit dumpy there in the Jonasson, but it's Sam's been working really hard. He does sometimes get a little bit frustrated on that swinging sequence, but he has pushed through very well, I think. And coming back after my break, I could notice a large difference in Sam's quality on rings from what was already there, which was very high. So, Eris, I'd just like to bring up that you as well have, just like Marley, made some large gains on Apparatus, which, like Marley's gains, we will see in this video, I believe. So, what apps do you think you've had the biggest gains on, and what were those gains?
I think mostly on floor and vault, mainly because I've had a wrist injury. That's gotten better now. I've made 2.5 twists on the floor onto the resi, right there. Yep. I landed that twice, I think. And then on vault, I got my sook back consistently, and that's about it.
Nice. What about high bar? I know you've been doing some good dismount stuff.
I did a few dismounts today, actually. No, I didn't.
What were those dismounts?
Some double back halves and almost double back falls, but Coach Misha doesn't want it till the tap's right.
Fair enough. It's good to just keep those gains consistent, but making sure we're pushing at the right time so we don't create any mental blocks.
Yeah.
Sam has been going very hard on his punching on floor. I think he can maybe take us through the process of how he's worked up to double twist, punch, double front, and full twist, punch, double pike. Sam.
Well, once upon a time, a few years ago now, I was training double twist, double front, and full punch, double pike. At the time of training those skills were quite easy for me to do. Especially the double twist, double front. Ended up actually doing a double twist, punch, double pike, which landed on my feet. Only a select few of individuals in the world have ever done that, and I'm one of them. Yeah, so I kind of had these skills in the bank for a while, but then put them on hold as just weren't too consistent, and had bigger stuff to focus on, and it was more important to just get the routine together during that time. So I've always kind of had a knack for those two tumbles, you could say. Yeah, Marley, you have also been doing well on floor, especially as front twisting. Actually, front twisting has been going very well, Marley, as well as his loud punch stuff. Is that right, Marley? Could you elaborate on that, and also can you give us an update on the protein powder you've been taking?
Oh, yeah. So the layout punch 1.5 has been going very well. Yes, very, very well. I did a couple face plants, but that's all goods. The protein powder's going very well. You can see the gains in action, and I highly recommend it.
Tell me about the cross bet we have, Marley.
Oh, yeah. So me and Sam have a good bet for my cross. If I can get cross by next year, Christmas, then I get something under $100. But if I lose the bet, then I have to give Sam something under $50.
Can you expand on what protein shake you use? For the viewers wanting to know.
For the viewers wanting to know about my protein shake, you use a banana, a good amount of frozen berries. You use 3 pieces of ice, a good amount of milk, and some yogurt, and it's full scoop of protein powder.
Is that protein powder banned substance tested?
I don't know.
It's not. Marley has just admitted to cheating in gymnastics. I'm sorry, Marley. I don't know if you can be a part of this.
That's why the big gains have been coming, eh?
Yeah, see, Marley, you see that Azarian to Maltese there? Look, there's no cheating going on there, brother.
Is that creatine?
Yeah, but that's legal, so that's all good there. Yeah, you can see Logan in the background there actually rolling out his bad shoulder. Have you talked about your bad shoulder?
No, I haven't.
You haven't? Logan, tell us about your bad shoulder. What's going on there? And how come you can do a cross but you can't do a handstand?
For some reason, I get an impingement when I lift my shoulder all the way to full extension.
What's an impingement, Logan? Just for those viewers who might not know.
Honestly, not really sure, but my physio told me what it was, and then I forgot straight after. But now the impingement was...
Logan hates his physio.
No, I love my physio, actually.
Shout out Patrick Payne,
yeah,
physio,
Patrick
impact.com.
Payne. He does lots of work for the boys in the gym. giving us good mates rates. But the shoulder, yeah, I fixed the impingement, but then I actually have a muscle deficit in my lower trap, which happens to quite a lot of rings workers. Speaking to
Not Commonwealth Games rings finally.
Nah.
Sam did.
not Sam for
I've
some
never had
reason.
that actually.
Yeah, he's just huge. I just got fake muscles, so yeah.
Okay.
Bye.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Bye.
That was mental well-being and mental skills coordinator Kate Spate. Shout out, Kate.
Yes, and back to the shoulder. I can still do cross and I can still do Honmas on P-bars, so it's literally only handstand I can't do. Back to John. Give it the mic.
Yeah, so today's quite a long episode actually, and we've seen from the amount of ring strength that we've seen from Sam in today's video, it is really a true representation of how much he has been working that ring strength. I think this may even be his full set that he did the other day. This is quite the watch, I believe.
Yeah, this is the full thing. You can even tell by the different shorts. These are my backup shorts. My good shorts are my Essex ones.
Technical committee member Mark Unovich was also there to witness, which was a great moment for Sam. Good to get some brownie points, I believe, with the selection committee. We'll see what's coming up next now. And it is Blair. So Blair used to actually live in New Zealand when he was a lot younger. And he still has family here, but he moved over to Australia. Oh my God, look at this. He's done a Gaylord onto his head. What the hell? But he's getting up and doing another one, and he's just missed the bar with his feet. Anywho, Blair, he's a very talented gymnast. He's can do a lot on every apparatus. It's very impressive, and it's great to be able to
Merry
train
Christmas,
with him.
Happy New Year.
Bye. Yeah, it's been great to train with him. Great to have him in the gym. He's come back for Christmas and New Year's to visit family, and there is my Stutz pushed up onto the high bars today on P-bars, much to Coach Misha's pleasure. Eris working the double back falls. This is actually today as we are speaking, and we have Logan Bow as our last clip. Oh my God, what the hell was that? Can we get a slow motion replay on that? We can. Team reaction here, boys. What do you think?
Very